Well, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. Um, it's Anissa with Stampin' with Anissa, and I come on every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And thanks for joining me tonight. Uh, just a couple of things. I'm not sure if you know, but Stampin' Up's kits are on discount until the end of this month. So great way to take advantage of buying those kits. Thinking about the holidays that are coming up, and you get them at a discount. And you can have these kits so that during Thanksgiving, you could have them out, and then people could do, even kids can do projects while you're waiting for the Thanksgiving dinner. Those are always great to do, right? Also, our new mini catalog is coming out on September 1st. And so pre orders are happening right now. And if you want to take advantage of that, you can just go ahead and become a demonstrator. You could be a hobbyist. Nothing's required, right? You just, because you want to take advantage of getting the early opportunities of getting your stash for the holidays. And I know it's weird, right? Because it's summertime and not really thinking about the holidays. But, anyways, good way to, like, I think it's like $125 of product for $99. You can't beat that. We can't beat that at all. So, anyways, if you want more information about that, DM me. I'd love to let you know. If you've got a demonstrator, if you've got a friend who's a demonstrator already, you can go ahead and talk with them about it. And if you don't have anybody, yes, please email me, send me a message, DM me. I would love to talk to you about it. Anyways, without further ado, let's go and talk about this card that I use using one of the online exclusive stamp sets. Actually, it's a bundle. And so these items are not in any kind of catalog or mini catalog or brochure. These are only online. They're called online exclusives. And I decided to do one that was out a little while ago. There are new ones that are there, more catered towards the holidays that are coming up. So I just wanted to show you one of them. I like monstera leaves, so I decided I'd do that one. So let me go ahead and flip the camera. Okay, so let's take a peek. This is the card, and actually I'm casing something that that was on the website. If you go to the online Stampin' Up website and go to the exclusive online exclusives, you can see it there. That's what I case. It's not exactly like it, but it comes close to it, right? But anyways, casing doesn't mean completely copying. I mean, you're getting inspired by it, right? So that's what that looks like. Let me bring it closer to you so you could take a look. I love it. I love monstera. I love plants. You can't see, but on the side of me, I have a bunch of plants. So and I love monsteras. So, anyways, here is the bundle. So you have this tropical leaf stamp set, and it's a photopolymer, and then you've got this punch that you can use. Okay, so let's go ahead and start on the project. I cut in half, 8.5 by 11, and I cut it at 5.5 right here. And so this is 5.5 and 4.25. And now I am going to go ahead and fold this in half, like so. I'm not using my, just thought it'd be easier to do it this way. You don't have to do it this way. Sorry about that. Um, and then take this with your bone folder and give it a nice good crease, right? Okay, so we do that. And to help with time, I've done a bunch of stamping already and everything. So um, we're going to go ahead and stamp. Just going to show you. Oh, wait, is this my? Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, no, this is not. Okay. Sorry, I'm discombobulated a little bit. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so you're going to take basic white, And the color that I used for the monstera leaves are Old Olive. And I'm going to open this up. And to create all these leaves here and give it a 3D effect, I went ahead and, so here's a block, and you take the monstera leaf. Now there's different ones, right? There's this full set one, and then there's the ones with the vein. And there's the, I don't know if you could see it, but see? Anyways, I want, if you notice on my card, we have one that's dark, right? A leaf that's dark, and then we have one that's light. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap, tap, tap that, and we're going to make one dark. Okay, and don't tap it again. Leave, you've got some ink still on there, and go ahead and tap it down. And you should get a lighter version of that. Now we're going to take the veins of the plant, tap, 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 and we're going to put it like so. Awesome. There you go. And there you have it. So that's how I created. So you can make two. Stamp once, stamp a second time, right? Without patting it or tapping it again to get more ink. And then taking the veins and doing that, tapping the vein part of it. Now, you're going to take your punch and you're going to go ahead and punch this out. This is going to be a super simple card, right? And punch this out too. Voila. And I did this ahead of time. And I have them all here in my little shell. Put it right there. Close up the ink. Actually, we're going to need the ink. So we took gray granite. This is gray granite right here. And what I did was I went ahead and I took stamps and I stamped some on the card itself. So I did the same thing. I tapped it. I did one dark one, and I don't stamp it again. Or tap it again. So I did that, right? And we do it again. Tap for ink to make it dark. Now I'm going to make it opposite. So I'm going to put it right here. Okay. And then I'll put a lighter version right here. Beautiful, right? Okay. Now I'm going to take the veins, and I'm only going to do it on the light ones because it won't show that well on the other ones. So there's that. And that right there. Okay. So got that down. Now we're going to take our dimensionals, and now we're just going to, oh, and the glue, combo glue. I'm going to close this up because it's going to make it a mess, and I'm going to put my fingers in it, and that's going to be not good. Okay, so what I did was I glued down. So at first I arranged it right, like so. I arranged this like so. Sort of like doing every other color. That's what I did. And then light, dark, and then I went ahead and I did it again, but this time I don't want to cover the back, so I'm going to spread this out a little bit. Okay, like that. Not, you don't want to go past the card, right? And then I'm going to go and then do it like so. So that's what I'm going to do. So for right now though, let's just glue down the first layer. And I love liquid glue. I think I've said this on every single video I've ever made, just because it's forgiving, right? I mean, there's some projects you can't really, you're not going to use them on just because you need some strength and you don't want it to move. And you know, so you're going to use other adhesive, but there we go. Oops. Now let's do this one. There we go. Now, so there's that. So that's it for the glow. And now we're going to use dimensionals. Now this is going to pop it up. And the way that I'm going to put this is like, so every other. So this is the lighter one. So I'm going to put a darker one here. I'm just sort of layering it. Okay. And more dimensionals. And there we go. So this is a lighter one, so I'm going to put it right here. Okay. And then a darker one. I'm sort of doing it again by alternating the colors, right? The ones that I stamped on the card itself. I guess I did too much. What? Okay. Beautiful, right? I love it. I love monsteras. You know, Trader Joe's always has monsteras lately, and they're like $13. You cannot, if you go to a nursery, it's just so expensive. Okay, now, this right here, lots of love. I went ahead and I wanted to do something different, not just cut it. I decided to rip it. So I took my fingers and I started ripping. Yep. I didn't know what it, you know, when I was younger and my daughters were younger, I made invitations by myself, right? And ooh, that doesn't look as good. That doesn't look very good. I don't like this one. I'm gonna take off all these little flary things. And I remember, oh yeah, we're gonna take lots of love and stamp it on here. I remember making them and then ripping, doing the same kind of edging. How did I know that was a thing? You know, back then, those were early '90s. No, late '90s. Okay, now I'm going to do the bottom part of it. You know, some people make it look easy, and sometimes I like my edge, sometimes I don't like my edge. There. I think that's a lot better. Okay. I think I'm going to shorten it up on the sides. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. See, I don't like it that it's too much. Maybe I shouldn't have cut it. Ah! I won't cut it. Okay, I won't cut it. But maybe I'll cut it on the sides here. Notice how I'm just improvising. Okay, there we go. Aw. Okay, so now I'm going to take dimensionals. Actually, I didn't use dimensionals. I used the foam adhesive strips for this. And I went ahead and put it on one side. And I have special scissors that cut adhesive, because what happens is your scissors get sticky after a while because some of the residuals of the adhesive stay on. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. And Voila. I love it. Um, super simple, right? It was just paper, ink, and a punch. And, you know, you don't have to have a lot of gadgets, right? You had some adhesive and everything. So there you have it. I hope you liked my little project. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. And I hope you all have a great evening. Good night, everyone.